Audio.
Good morning. Thank you for getting up on a Saturday morning and joining us for our Lift Conference, No Ceiling on Success 2022. I am super excited and supercharged to be here this morning. Our conference is sponsored by the Urban League. It's a college and career conference for preschool through 12th grade. So students and parents, welcome. We're so excited that we are back this year and we are virtual. Yay. I'm just going to thank a few people for making this possible. We want to thank our sponsors and our partners who absolutely we could not do this work without. That is Lexmark, Fayette County Public Schools, the YMCA of Central Kentucky, Kentucky Skills University, Kentucky Higher Education Assistant Authority, PNC, Be Full, and the Lexington Urban League Young Professionals. Let's give them a shout out for making this day possible. I know it's early on a Saturday morning, and I am Dr. Vita Stewart, and I am so glad to be your host this morning for Careers Under Construction. Yes, I am so excited that we are talking about college and career readiness. And I know you're saying it's a Saturday morning. So how are you feeling out there? Are you a one? You're just kind of like really moving slow? Are you a two and you're like, okay, I can do this? Are you a three? Is like, okay, I need to get my blood pumping and going. Are you a four? Like, okay, I'm ready. Or are you like me, a five, and you were born ready to go? Yes, throw it in the chat. Are you a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I am probably a 10 this morning because I've been waiting for this time all year. And so I am going to talk to you a little bit as we get started about careers being under construction. I know in preschool and through 5th grade, you're wondering, how am I getting my career started? Everything that you are doing is preparing you for the things that you're going to do in the future. So our careers are under construction. And I'm going to tell you, I am a teacher. And at your age, when I was in 2nd grade, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I was going to be a lawyer. But as time went on and I had different experiences, so we're going to talk about some tools that can help you to think about your future careers. And we want you to have opportunities to think about that. So let's think about some tools. Now, I want to first say that literacy, I know that's just about literacy. And I know people think that's just about reading a book, but it's more than that. I want you to have literacy in all of your subject areas, in math, in science, in social studies, because literacy is about having confidence about what you're able to do in those areas. So I want you to be literate in all of those areas because it's going to help you to find out what is best for you and how you can develop your career that's under construction right now. All right, so let's start building what a good career is and what it can look like. And so I want to start with just about drilling in and exploring. You just have to explore, whether it's science, whether it's dance, whether it is just things you see. If you're building, if you like Legos, just explore all kinds of different opportunities. Don't put yourself in a box, but explore, drill in to really be an explorer and find things all around you in nature, in your home, in school. Just explore so that you have opportunities to find out what's out there. You don't know unless you can explore. So really drill into exploring this morning, okay? All right. And also, we need to have experiences. Yes, that means that we have to try things. I know sometimes things are hard. Sometimes things are difficult, but we need to have new experience. We need to open ourselves up and say, I'm going to try that. I don't know if I like it, but maybe if I experience it, It will be something that I find that I really like. And a career is about finding something that you really like. Do you like airplanes? And so you might want to be a pilot. Do you like drums? So you might want to play in a band. Do you like art? So you may want to be an artist. Have experiences in all of those areas because you don't know until you try. So say, I'm going to try. I can't hear you. Say it again. I'm going to try new experiences. All right. So that's all about new experiences. Another thing that I want you to do is engage. That's right. You have to participate. You have to engage yourself. You have to engage yourself when you're at school. You have to engage with your other peers. You have to engage with your teacher. You have to engage in all of your subjects. All right, I got a secret to tell you. I am a teacher, but the reason I only wanted to teach up to third grade was because I had a hard time with math. I had to learn it while I was teaching. All right, don't tell anybody my secret. So math was difficult, but I grew myself. I stretched myself. I engaged in math activities so that I could become better. And so I want you to engage. Engage. Say engage. Engage us. Engage us. Yes, engage. All right. The next thing that I want to tell you to do is really, it's encourage. Yes, you have to encourage yourself, and you need others around you to encourage you, to encourage you into your dreams. So what's your wildest dream? Have you thought about what you want to do? I know there's so many things out there. You could be a cardiologist if you like dealing with the heart. You could be a dentist. There are so many things that we need to think about and encourage ourselves. I can do it. Yes, there are a lot of steps to those things. I know that as a teacher, I have been in school all of my life. I have been a lifelong learner. So you need to know that. If I want to be a plumber, I may have to do 2 years after high school. I may have to go to a college that's not a university, but it's like a trade school. I need opportunities. So you will have to work hard, but just encourage yourself along the way. You know, like that little engine that can say, I think I can. But eventually just say, I know I can. If you plan it in your mind, you say it in your mouth, and you believe it in your heart, guess what? You can achieve anything. So yes, encourage. I'm encouraging you to live out your dreams by exploring, by having experiences. And finally, I'm going to tell you, once you find a career like I did, I love teaching. I love every part about it. So I finally want you to measure out how much you enjoy the thing that you do. How much do you enjoy it? I enjoy teaching, to the moon and back. Yes, I enjoy it so much. Once you find the thing that you enjoy, it won't feel like work because it's your passion. So find your passion. What do you love? What are your interests? Do you like cars? Do you like building? Do you like helping other people? I mean, a police officer, a firefighter. What are the things that you just love? And what are the careers out there that you see people doing them that they just love? Once you find your jam, once you find the thing you love, it will never feel like work. It will feel like when I go to schools in the morning, it feels like a party. Don't you want to go to a job where it feels like a party every day? So find the thing. So measure out what you enjoy. All right. Okay. We are ready to get started with our first experiment. Miss Linda from the Explorium, you have your this is an experiment that you're just going to watch, but I want to caution you that later on you're going to do an experiment that if you came to the Urban League and picked up your packet, that you're going to be able to do the experiment with Miss Linda. So she is going to show us an experiment that I think you're going to enjoy. Remember, experience it. start.
Go.
Mhm.
Hi, everybody. It's Miss Linda at the Explorium, and I'm covered in paint because we are redoing a really special room here at the Explorium called the Sketch Pad, and that's our art room. And we're painting it and sprucing it up and adding things to it. And I hope that you can come and visit and go to that room and make art as long as you want to. We're going to have paper and feathers and glue and glitter and anything and everything that you might want to use to create art. It doesn't have to just be painted art. It can be something that you build out of cardboard tubes or something that you build out of popsicle sticks. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff in that room. So that's why I've got paint on me. So in the kit that you got, you should have some slime. And I thought I could show you how to make slime if you haven't already done it quite a few times before. This is one of the recipes that we like to use in our camps here at the Explorium. So if you are a slime maker, you should not bother with buying those little tiny bottles of school glue. If you're going to make slime a lot, just go ahead and get the big bottle. This is about $10 and it is well worth it if you're going to make slime. Also need, in addition to glue, I'm going to need baking soda. I'm going to need shaving cream. I have a lot here because they all seem to be half full. So I need a lot of shaving cream. So I got a lot of almost empty cans. We need a measuring cup and we need some measuring spoons, a container, some water, and a last secret ingredient that I'll tell you about in just a minute. And since I'm going to change the color of the slime, I also have some food coloring that you can get at Kroger's or at the Dollar Tree. So the other important thing that I have that we need is a recipe. Slime is a scientific process. Believe it or not, as much fun as it is, and it's fun science, you have to have a recipe. And there are so many recipes for slime out there. This one is called fluffy slime. So I'm going to get started. Let's see, I need my measuring cup. So according to my recipe, I need 2/3 cup of Elmer's white glue. 2/3 right there. Start pouring. And the good thing about this glue is that it does wash out, or you can do the fun thing. I don't know if you've ever done this, but let glue dry on your fingers, and it's fun to peel off. You can let it dry in your cup. You can let it dry in the cup, and then just peel it off the inside of the measuring cup. Be sure you ask the grown-ups in your house before you start doing any of these recipes. And wear your messy clothes. Okay, so we've got 2/3 of a cup of glue. Now it says add water and baking soda. Okay, so I have the water. I needed 1/4 of a cup of water. And the water and glue don't really mix particularly well. You really have to mix it hard. And now it says I need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So I've got the big one is the tablespoon, the little one is the teaspoon, and I need a 1/2. This is probably in your kitchen because we use it all the time in cooking, and it's good for cleaning the house too. I'm opening a brand new box because I wanted to make sure it was nice and fresh. Make slime for you. So I've got 1/2 a cup. I'm just gonna level it off. Half a cup, a half of a teaspoon. If you put a half a cup in, we're gonna have a disaster. So half a cup of baking soda. Mix. And splash a little bit. And splash some more. Reminder, have paper towels or some kind of a towel close by, something that I forgot to do. See what I mean about asking before you do this, and wear your messy clothes, even though this will all wash out, except for the food coloring. That's going to stain your fingers if you get that on your hands. Okay. Now it says add shaving cream. 2 to 3 cups of shaving cream. So shaving cream is not really a cream. Shaving cream is soap. And it's soap with air in it. And the job of shaving cream, if you shave, and if you do, is to make the hair on your face, on your legs, wherever you shave, it's to make it softer. So we're going to put our soap full of air, and we're going to fill this. We're going to fill this. That's 1 cup. And it says 2 or 3. I'm going to do 3 just because it's so much fun doing it. Got this more air in it. It's got gas inside. When we shake it up to get the gas mixing, then we'll okay. Looks like whipped cream. Looks delicious. Looks like I could be making a pie. And stir. See it, it's all getting mixed up. Kind of hard to tell because everything is white, but you can tell around the sides there's just some water that needs to get mixed in. Some blue. Now the next step is when you add the secret ingredient. But first, we're going to split it into 3, make 3 different colors. 1/3. So this is white. So when I add my colors to it, oops, sorry, a little cream on me, or a little shaving cream on me. Got red, so that's going to turn my white mixture pink. I'm wearing my messy clothes. Okay. Turn this one blue. Don't you want 1 drop to go along? Here, I think, and then make the last one. Oh, sorry, I needed 1 drop of red. We'll see what this. It might make brown. Because red and blue together make purple. Let's see if it works. Sorry, the director's trying to tell me something. What? Speak up a little. Open. All right, let's see if we can get a photo of this. And slowly. We've got trouble. Nice thing about this kind of slime is that when you take a shower, because you'll be a big mess, you'll already have soap on you from the shaving cream. So here's our secret ingredient, contact lens solution. So the contact lens solution has to have something in it called borax, which comes as a powder. So you can do a slime recipe using borax as a powder, or you can use this. And I need 1.5 tablespoons. So because I divided it into 3, I'm going to do a 1/2 tablespoon in each one. Hold on. This is what we call the activator. See what happens. Whoa, it's getting stretchy. And slimy. Now, the more you fill with it, the stretchier it will get. Oh, you gotta give it a stir. Once you put the contact lens solution in there, that's when it starts to turn into slime. Let's see if my pink is turning. Nice and slimy. I stir. You're going to get. Oh, it's getting stretchy. Stretch. Do the purple. Whoop. You can see it starting to fall out of the pan there. I think I want to make mine a little bit thicker, so I'm going to add a little bit more contact lens solution. Now we're just experimenting. We're no longer using the recipe. We're experimenting. Experimenting is one of our favorite things to do here. Oh yeah, that's stretching. Favorite things to do here at the Exploria. So nice and stretchy. It's not even really to stick to the pan anymore. Yep, it's getting nice and stretchy. Yep, that one's getting nice and slimy. So we now have 3 different colors of slime. And the more you play with it, the more fun it will get. Now, it will fall off of your fingers eventually. If you really want to experiment, you can mix your colors together and make unicorn slime. See what happens. Now, if you mix your colors too much, you're going to get brown. So do it kind of like you're making a big loop and twist it around. There you have unicorn slime. Now, if you want to make it even fancier, you can add glitter to it. Now this, see, it's getting rubbery and it's going to bounce off my fingers. Stretchier the more I play with it. The thing about this is the gas that was in the shaving cream is going to disappear into the air after about a day. So your slime will only be fluffy for about a day. Now remember, it's got glue and it's got food coloring and it's got shaving cream and that last really important ingredient, borax. And it's the borax in the contact lens solution that makes it turn into slime. Oh, don't forget the baking soda. So I hope you've enjoyed making slime. I hope you enjoy the slime in your kit. And I hope you enjoy the art in your kit. And the battery, the electricity tube in your kit, that if you hold it on both ends, it will light up and make noise. And if you hold hands with somebody else and you hold hands together and one person is holding the tube, it will light up and make noise. You're closing a circuit and turning into a human battery. So again, I hope you enjoyed the slime and everything in your kit and that you'll come and visit us at the Explorium and see the sketch pad when it's all painted and new again sometime in April. Thanks.
Wow, that was fun. Thank you, Miss Linda. And as we're our careers are under construction, we're talking about experiences. Wasn't that a fun experience? And if you make that slime, that goop that she just made, please send me pictures because I want to see you covered in your goop and slime, just like Miss Linda was. As we're continuing to talk about our careers under construction, maybe you like that as you were exploring that career. Maybe you want to be a scientist because you want to create things and put all kinds of things together and chemicals and all kinds of fun things like that. So we are still experiencing that. But also as we are building what we want to do, where if we want to, when we want to go to college and where we want to go to college and all the things that come with our career, you know what I'm going to tell you is necessary. Yes, yes. Readers are leaders and leaders are readers. So if you picked up your supplies from the Urban League, in your bags, you found that there were books. There was a book called I Am Every Good Thing. Oh, great illustration. Very powerful story about you being everything. There was ABC, I Love Me for our younger ones. And so great illustrations, great way to talk about our alphabet. And then there was brown girl, brown boy, what could you be? And we know that you are building yourselves into your careers. So you're trying all kinds of new things. So I'm excited about you becoming a great reader. What did I say? Repeat it after me. Readers are leaders. Okay, then say it the other way. Leaders are readers. Oh, that was no. You got to stand up and say it. Come on, get up with me. Readers are leaders. Oh, I think I heard you that time. Leaders are readers. Yes. And all of you are going to be accomplished leaders. Yay. Thank you. I heard you that time. I felt your energy. So let's keep that same energy going. How many of you read 20 minutes every night? Be truthful. How many? Everybody? Put it in the chat. Tell me if you are a reader that reads every night. 20 minutes every night. That's all we need to become what? Leaders. Leaders are readers and readers are leaders. And I want that for you. How many? Be honest. And if you're not, guess what? You can start when? Not yesterday, not tomorrow, When? Today. You can start reading 20 minutes every day so that you are a strong reader. And I am excited because we're going to share some of the books that you got in your packet with you today. That is exciting. Are you with me? Are you still, if you started out as a 1 today, are you coming up to a 2, to a 3, to a 4, to a 5? Put it in the chat. Where are you now? I was at a 10 and now I'm at a 11. I know, way too much. I know, I get it. But I just want you to be excited about this conference today and about your career that is under construction. And I want you to keep measuring what you enjoy so that you can find the thing that you get to do every day and have passion about it. Just like I got to be a teacher. I got to be a principal. And now I work for the Kentucky Department of Education, all because I found something that I love through exploration, through experiences, through encouragement, and through engaging in different activities. And so next, I want to introduce Mr. Amon, who is going to come and do a read aloud for us. He works for Fayette County Public Schools, and he's one of my good friends. And just like we're building careers, I want to tell you, we got to build a network of good friends. And so I have good friends all throughout the education system. And Mr. Amon is one of my good friends that I have built a network with.
Hi, friends and families. I'm so excited to be taking part in the 2022 LIFT virtual conference. My name is Amon Fitzgerald, and I work for Fayette County Public Schools Preschool Department, as well as First 5 Lex. Today, I'm going to share with you a short story about the ABCs. So if you have this book or have seen this book, this is a great book when you're learning about your ABCs. And there's lots of other ABC books. So we're going to read the story, and then we're going to sing a song kind of related to the story. So I hope you enjoy. So this is something that everybody can take part in, no matter how old you are. But the book that we're going to read today is called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. We'd like to thank John Archambault, who gave us permission to read this book for you guys today, one of the authors of the books, as well as Scholastic Publishing, for allowing us to read it online. So here we go. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Whee! Said D to E, F, G, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will but there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree. And I and J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Look who's coming, L, M, N, O, P. And Q, R, S, and T, U, V. Still more, W and X, Y, Z. The whole alphabet up the, oh no. Chicka chicka boom boom. Skit scat doodle doot, flip flop flee, everybody running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears and dust off their pants. Help us up, cried A, B, and C. Next from the pile up, skinned knee D, and stubbed toe E, and patched up F, then comes G, all out of breath. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. M is looped. N is stooped. O is twisted alley oops. Skit scat doodle doot. Flip flop flee. Look who's coming. It's black-eyed P, QRS, and loose tooth T. Then UVW, wiggle jiggle free. Last to come, XYZ, and the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full moon. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you up to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. The end. So thank you for listening to the story. It was Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. We'd like to thank Scholastic Publishing Inc. and John Archambault for allowing us to read this book for you guys today. So that book was a fun book about the ABCs. And there's lots of other songs and lots of other books where you can sing the ABCs. So we're going to do something that'll help you learn as you get older related to the ABCs. So lots of us, even the adults and the kids, know the ABC song, right? So we're going to sing the ABC song, but then we're going to use the same melody and sing the numbers song, all right? So let's first do your ABC song. So sing with me if you can, all right? And you don't have to sing loud. The adults can sing as well, but let's sing our ABC song, all right? So it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job. Very good job, everybody. Thank you for those of you guys that sang along. I apologize. I don't have the best voice, but it is fun to sing the ABCs. But so once we know our ABC song and the melody, one of the things we can do is now practice our numbers. All right. So sing it with me and feel free to sing it as often as you like to help you kind of remember the numbers, specifically numbers 1 all the way to 20. All right. To the same melody of the ABC song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I know my numbers. Next time, won't you count with me? Good job. Good job, everybody. So there you have your ABC song and you have your numbers song. So those are two things that everybody can practice. That's something you can sing sitting down as a family, something you can sing in the car or when you're waiting in line, any time where you have to kind of wait and be patient. So that's something that you guys can always do. So again, thank you for hanging out, listening to a story about the ABCs. There's lots of other books related to the ABCs. Check them out. If you don't have them, check them out at your local Lexington Public Library. It's a great place to find a treasure trove of books there. So thanks. My name again is Eamon Fitzgerald, and I am with Fayette County Public Schools Preschool Department, as well as First 5 Lex. Thanks. See you guys.
help me with them, okay? So, oh, all right. All right. I said all of that, so I'm going to repeat myself. Thank you, Mr. Amon, for sharing with us Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, one of my favorite stories. I appreciate that. All right. I know we are still here at the LIFT conference, careers under construction. We're still drilling it out and we're still working on things. And so I need your participation and your help, because as we are engaging in experiences and encouraging ourselves and engaging, there are 3 things that I think that we all need to engage in if we're going to have great careers now and in the future. So, all right, I got 3 words and they all end with ship. Can you help me? The first one, and I need you to repeat after me: scholarship. All right, pretty good. Scholarship. The next word is apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship, great. The next word is mentorship.
Mentorship.
Mentorship. We all need to get on these ships. So, what is scholarship? I'm so glad you asked that question. Scholarship isn't just about money. You get to go to college, which is true, but it's also about learning at high levels. How many of you are great thinkers and are learning at high levels? Yes. So that is scholarship. Say it again.
Scholarship.
Good job. The next word we said was apprenticeship. And what does apprenticeship mean? I'm so glad you asked that next question. It's learning underneath someone who's really good at their job. It's getting hands-on experience. So it's being side by side with someone that already knows the career, and you get to work side by side and have hands-on experiences. How many of you learn by doing things? Yes, that's what apprenticeship. Let me hear you say that word.
Apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship. That is learning underneath someone or side by side with someone who already knows their job well. The last word we're talking about is mentorship. What word is it?
Mentorship.
Yes, we're all going to get on this ship too. And mentorship is someone who can help guide us and help us to learn and grow through good advice and through sharing their knowledge and their skills. So it's someone that we trust and can listen to that can help guide us into our career path, or who we trust to give us advice, or someone we can just talk to about how we're feeling about our passion or our activity. So those 3 ships again, let's say them. Scholarship. Yes, scholarship, apprenticeship, and mentorship. And we're going to get on board all of those ships because our careers are under construction. I know you have your bags with you and you've been waiting to dig into them, and I'm standing in your way. Well, get ready, because this next segment is experiment time. And so Miss Linda, again from the Explorium, is going to walk us through the activity. And guess what? You're going to be in apprenticeship because you get to do it with her. Hands-on learning. All right. Take it away, Miss Linda.
Hi, everybody. It's Miss Linda from the Explorium. I wish we could be together, but we're going to do a few experiments here at the Explorium that you can do a few of them at home. So we're going to start with static electricity. And if you've ever walked across the carpet during the winter time and touched a doorknob and gotten a shock, that's static electricity. And that happens when the positive and the negative charges on atoms get out of balance, and you can get a shock. And you can do a really easy static electricity experiment at home with some salt here and a little bit of pepper. So if you are ever cooking and you get your salt and your pepper mixed up and you have too much salt, I'm going to show you, or too much pepper, I'm going to show you an easy way to separate them. I'm going to take my balloon. Hopefully you have one at home. And I'm going to give it a charge by rubbing it on my hair. And rub, 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 rub. And let's see if I can pick up some pepper with my charged balloon. Oh, it did. See, I've got some pepper on my balloon. So you can try this one at home. Now, this machine is not one that you can try at home. This is called a Van de Graaff generator, and it's like a giant static electricity machine. It's got a belt here in the middle that's causing the atoms to get charged, and they're going into this dome and causing a sparking. I just got a little zap when I was touching it. So let me turn it on and show you how it works. I'm going to take some aluminum pie tins and put them on top. And when I get this charged, when the belt goes through and gets charged and the charges catch onto this dome, let's see what happens to the pie plates and see if they react to the static electricity charge. They did. I hope you heard that snap. That was the charge coming off. So even better than watching the pie plates fly off is when we make Barbie's hair stand on end. Now, I have to tape Barbie on top of the Van de Graaff generator, otherwise she'll fall off. So here she is with her lovely hairstyle. It was all beautiful and laying down flat. Let's see what happens when we charge every one of her hairs and see what they do. Here we go. So what's happening is that every single one of Barbie's hair has the same charge. And because they all have the same charge, they're pushing away from each other. Okay. We're not hurting Barbie. No dolls are harmed in making this video. But let's turn it off. And it'll take just a second, but her hair, there it goes. Down it goes. So you can do the balloon experiment at home. This next one is one that you should have the supplies for. Now, in your kit, I put an art activity, and let's see, what else did we put in there? We put something in there, a piece of paper that had a circle on it with a small cup like this. And I think we said don't open your package until Saturday. And the reason for that is because I wanted to demonstrate how to use the cup and the piece of paper. So we've gone from electricity, and now we're going to do something with some physics. Got some saucers. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a piece of silk cloth that I'm using. Saucers. I think I'll use 3. I've got 3 cups. Okay. And cups. And I put some food coloring in my water so you can see that I really am filling up my cups with water. So this is not nearly interesting enough. So we're going to make it even more interesting. Now, the physics behind this is the law that says that an object in motion wants to stay in motion, and an object at rest, like these, wants to stay at rest. So the glasses and the cups and the plates are all resting here nicely. Now, if you want to do this along with me, you can get your piece of paper and your cup and fill your cup up with water and put it on the table, and we can do this together. What I'm going to do, my plan is that I'm going to leave these objects not in motion. They're going to stay here. They're at rest. I'm going to leave them at rest. I'm going to put this cloth in motion and see if I can pull it out from underneath all of these cups and saucers and glasses of water. So here we go. You can count with me. Ready? 1, 2. Now, if you do this at home, you need to remember that you have to use a piece of silk and make sure that the edge, there's nothing on it that can get caught underneath the saucer. Okay, so very, very important to remember that. Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Oh, almost forgot. When you do this, if you do this with me, you have to remember that when you are pulling your paper, you're going to pull down, and you're going to pull really, really fast. So down and fast. If you pull up, everything is going to go flying. So, okay. I can do this. I've done this once or twice before. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Okay. Down and fast. I can do this. Don't stop in the middle. All right. Here we go. 1, 2. So there you go. We pulled the silk and put it in motion, and these things all stayed at rest. So some people might say it's magic because you might see a magician do this, but actually it's just the science of physics. So I hope you enjoyed that, and that someday you will come and visit us all at the Exploring. Thank you.
Wow. Thanks, Miss Linda. That was really exciting. How did your experiment go? And if you didn't get a chance to follow along, maybe later you can try that as well. We're excited. Our careers are under construction. Anybody, a scientist out there, anybody think they enjoy that? Well, you can do it. I believe in you. We need more scientists that look like you. So yes. All righty. We are about ready to hear from my good friend, Mr. Amon, again, with some important announcements for you.
My friends and families, this is Amon Fitzgerald again from Fayette County Public Schools Preschool Department, as well as First 5 Lex, and I'm here to show you some very handy and worthwhile family resources that you guys can use at home, on the go, whenever you need kind of additional programs or activities or things to do, especially as a family. The first one you can see here is first5lex.com. First5lex.com, read, talk, and play from cradle to kindergarten is a Fayette County Public Schools initiative where it's a community approach to early childhood. Here you will see lots of different activities, as well as information about brain development and birth to 5 years old. One of my favorite things here is the downloadable resources from First 5 Lex. And these are activities that you can do at home using things that you can either find around the house or things that are relatively inexpensive that you can add to a grocery list or pick up. A lot of these are themed with what the weather and the seasons are. So feel free to check that out. I think we're probably in kind of the paper plate, umbrellas, rain clouds, and grow your own plant kind of time frame. You can also see that they're getting ready for Derby with the horse footprint. But all these things are very easy and accessible to families. You can click on these. You can download them or just look at them online and kind of put your own spin on the activities there. So that is one of the resources I wanted to share with you guys today, as well as if you do want some other videos to watch, there are videos in English and Spanish, and some of them are stories and some of them are just conversation starters, such as Get Talking Tuesday, where they introduce a word or a few words just to get the conversations going with your children and families. The next resource is Let's Learn Kentucky, and Let's Learn Kentucky is from KET. And here you'll also find a lot of information and helpful resources about school readiness, as well as brain development and things that you can do at home. So feel free to check that out. It's a great resource, and it is statewide. So there's lots of different things you'll find here in Lexington, Fayette County, but also outside of Lexington and Fayette County. So Let's Learn Kentucky.org is a great resource. Another one that I go to a lot is the Lexington Public Library. It is lexpublib.org. Specifically for kind of birth to 5, one of the things that you can check out is their list of events and classes. They have a lot of story times and things for kids and families to do, as well as Destination Kindergarten, which is chock full of information to help your child prepare for kindergarten, know what to expect, as well as activities and events that are coming up specific to kindergarten age children. So feel free to check that out at this Destination Kindergarten, and that's at the Lexington Public Library's website, lexpublib.org. The last resource I wanted to share with you guys is PNC's Grow Up Great. Here you will find all the great work that PNC does with their Grow Up Great initiative, as well as the work that they do with Sesame Street. And so they have some wonderful resources. They have everything from free trainings that families and teachers can do to different videos and clips and activities that you can do at home with your children. So feel free to check out pnc.com's Grow Up Great initiative. Lots of resources there and ways to connect. So thank you for hanging out and taking a moment to learn about some really good resources that you guys can use with your family.
Thank you again. We're almost to the end of our session. It has been my joy this morning to be here with you and to host this Careers Under Construction. I have just one final thing that I want to share with you, an excerpt from one of the books that you were giving, and it's Brown Girl, Brown Boy, What Could You Be? And it says, I can be an airline pilot, an astronaut, a dentist, a doctor, an engineer, financial advisor, a judge or a psychologist, a scientist or a veterinarian, a president or vice president of the United States of America. You can be anything that you want to be. Watch, you will see. Brown girl, brown boy, we know what you are and we know what you could be. You are wonderfully and marvelously made. You are brave, you are strong, and oh so smart. You can be a record breaker, a rule maker, leading the next generation of leaders. I believe you can be anything you want to be because believing is the key. Watch, you will see. There are different professions that you can be because I see greatness inside of